Charlotte? Charlotte?
Charlotte's clearly not here. I assume she's gone jogging. Something is off. I have the recorder. I'm talking to you, whoever you may be. Maybe it was because of the squeak on the last stair. Maybe it was that painting that Charlotte was painting of timber wolves. You can get more for painting timber wolves lately, the Americana thing. But I thought about the coyotes. A pack of 5 has practically moved into the neighborhood. You can hear them at night. They get loud at night, but last night I didn't hear them. And I was remembering that when I hit the last step. But before I ever saw the coyotes, weeks ago there was a sound, something crashing to earth. Someone has found more of those heated craters. Meteors. How could we not know? Last night, the fight we had, debate. Charlotte's family were here. Conservative, even for now. I didn't cook. Charlotte cooked, but I slipped out onto the porch and I noticed 5 stars in the sky that I could see. Constellations. Orion. Polaris? I'm shit with constellations, but the skies were clear. Charlotte's dad called me in. They do not like me. They don't like that Charlotte and I are together. They want to pray before we eat. But her dad asked, "Do you still have God in your heart?" And Charlotte appeased them. She always does. But I just let it out. We were here to shepherd the earth. We were here to shepherd the living, the animals, our neighbors. Look around us, the world we're living in. What are we doing? Parents fled back to the hotel. 2 by 2. Charlotte's green eyes flashing red. So, no sex. So, no howling coyotes. Did you hear them? The coyotes in the hills? We moved here from Chicago when it fell the Midwest. The craters, the first ones, the fires started. Something had landed but wasn't found, and the animals began to move to the west. I wasn't getting work there. Photographer. I became of use to the officials. Documentation. You have heard them, haven't you? The howling? The cries? You've seen them? Or was I the only one? The kitchen is here. As I approach the door, there is no sound. Have you ever tried to describe that? No sound? How do you describe a missing world? Black. Like someone had taken black charcoal like flame. Snuffed. My phone. Habit, no signal. I stand where the lawn was. I stand where the road used to be. The trees are burnt and black but tall. I walk. The sun. There is no sound. It is like the air is thick and takes in what I utter. I go where the road used to go, and I see what I used to see, and my feet are black like coal. The glint, thin, shining shapes, gleaming colors. Red, silver, blue. Wheels? Cars, thin like dimes, melted. The empty trees, the crows, the sparrows, watching me. I know all the birds and the owls and all that moves in the field. Second day. I reach the diner, Tessa's. There is still electricity. I'm not sure why. Coffee, warm. I'm starving. I eat toast, an egg. A cat. A very thin cat, black and white. It crawls out from under the kitchen sink. In its mouth, an eye screen. Hello, Charlotte. What frightens us is the anticipation of something that has happened, only you don't know. Time does not exist without change. How do you know you have changed? Third day. The eye is in my pocket. The cat follows. She stops and twitches. I scoop her up onto my shoulder. The houses are here, but hollow, black. Lights on. Lights on. No one home. No bodies. On the ground, I pass a symbol and a circle. Teeth and wings. Fourth day. I keep walking as if I know where I'm going. Before it all began, before I woke up and Charlotte was gone. Before the parents. Before the meters crashing to earth. Before the coyotes. That day at the station, I arrived to work. I was called. A pet dog at the gate. I brushed by and it woke up. The official tells me this man in front of me has done very, very bad things. The official is lying. They all do. Staring at the bloodied man, his grimace. A grin. I come closer and he opened his jaw. Was the dog at the gate watching? I saw the man's face. This isn't documentation. The official wants to remember this. Art was commissioned. Payment was given. They crushed his skull. I took his picture. The official, I assume, hung it in the living room, framed. And something in me spilled open. Cracked. Fifth day. Now, the fire, I smell it. 5 coyotes. 5 golden jackals. Just the sight of them on the hill. Something in my body floods with terror and happiness. Their fur glistens like the sun as they strike the ground in their stride. Their thoughts ripple to me, my memory. The man before they tortured him to death. As I was so close as I snapped. His jaws, his teeth, his grin. He pulls me closer, whispers. When human beings choose this, when this is the choice, this is how the world ends. Everyone has disappeared. I am the only human, but the animals... This world is theirs now. I realize. I am the last one spared when I choose. And out of my throat it comes. It climbs my skin, it ripples, it moves, and out of it, the reaching of claws from my skin, the flapping of wings out of my mouth, my jaws wide. Out of it crawls creature after creature, a repopulation of the earth. The cat crawls in. I don't know how, but it is happening. Through my jaws, through my crooked teeth, my very skull, I crack open the cat. She calls them. Fellow creatures, we trusted the 2 legs. They failed us. Support has come to us from the stars. We continue to move west together. We of the fur, of the eye, of the wing, of the tooth have called for help. It is here, of Orion, Polaris, the sun. Do you see this human's eye?
She was the last to see. She is our mother. We speak to who she speaks. Do you not hear us? Look into the fire. Weigh your grief. Prepare. Our night begins in the new world.